Hello, everybody. Welcome to TOI Digital. We are back again with our daily look at all that's happening in Asia Cup 2025. Beyond the Boundaries, the name of the show. And we have Dwaipen Datta joining us from Chennai and Gaurav Gupta, who joins us from Mumbai. Thanks a lot, gentlemen, for joining us today. It's the final day of the Super 4 stage, and it's India versus Sri Lanka. It's a dead encounter. It's a game of mere academic significance. Let's see what happens in this contest. Starting off with you, Dwaipen, a lot happening off the field right now, especially with the India captain, with the Pakistani players. In the backdrop of that, we have this encounter. Do you think that the India captain and the Indian camp would be distracted?
No, I don't think so. The, I don't think they will be distracted because when they brought that issue up and did what they did, that only could have brought the distraction. So uh, once they that did not distract them, and given the quality of the opposition that they will be up against, I do not think these sort of distractions will matter much. Like, even if it is a distraction, it won't matter much, because the thing about this India Pakistan situation at the moment is that man to man, India is so much better than Pakistan that it will need an incredible poor show for them to lose against Pakistan. Like, too many people have to fail together for them to lose. So I do not think there will be any distractions. It is just a bad taste in the mouth. That is what where we will start with, where that's how we will start the match. And I hope that there are no, like, other kinds of problems happening around the match. The players are smart enough to probably rein themselves in, because they know that they will stand to lose money and all that if they go too much into it. Not that the Indian players care too much for a match fee. They know that they will be well compensated, but uh, still, the optics, etc., all those things are to be taken into consideration. So I am more worried about the paraphernalia, about what is happening around the match. I hope there is no fight between the Indian and the Pakistani fans. I hope something tricky does not happen in the press box between the Indian and the Pakistani journalists. Though those are the things that I am more worried about than the match itself, because these players are professionals. They know what they are doing, and they will rein themselves in as and when it is required.
Gaurav, in all the humdrum around the India-Pakistan match referee hearing and everything, we've forgotten that there is a T20 match that's supposed to start in about 83 minutes time. India has not played a perfect game. The last three games since the Oman game has not been perfect. In fact, since the handshake incident in the first Pakistan encounter, India has been a little patchy in their performance. Do you think they are distracted?
I think with Pakistan they certainly are. Not with the other teams, but with Pakistan, I think the focus is too much on sort of I think the players are under the pressure. और ये जैसे ही पाकिस्तान फाइनल के लिए कल क्वालिफाई हुआ, a friend messaged me saying that अरे यार again these players will have to go through that same pressure. वो नहीं लग रहा आपको कि वो कहीं ना कहीं वो प्रेशर है, और वो प्रेशर दोनों टीम के प्लेयर्स पे है. I think it started with obviously जो भी ये सूर्या ने बोला मैच के बाद में ये वो, and I think the players played that match also under a lot of pressure. Basically it can be any, the reasons for that can be anything. It could be that a few players even had reservations playing Pakistan in the first place after the Pahalgam attacks and all that. उसके बाद फिर ये सब मतलब खेलना, and that too thrice in such a short period when you're not playing them across. I mean, when there's still a lot of tension prevailing. I mean, remember even yesterday, I think Sabi ka story tha, Sabi Hussain ka. Their Paralympic team is not Paralympic contingent is not coming for the para athletics championships in Delhi, World Para Athletics Championships that Delhi is hosting. And this comes on the back of the Pakistan team not coming for the Asia Cup, and the junior hockey team not coming for the Junior Hockey World Cup. So your contact in terms of sports is very minimal in neutral territories. ठीक है, तो नेचुरली इन सच अ टेंस एनवायरनमेंट, और वो भी क्रिकेट मैचेस हो रहे हैं जो सबसे ज्यादा फोकस में रहते हैं, ठीक है, तो वो भी इट्स बिकम लाइक अ मिनी T20 सीरीज between India and Pakistan. The joke is that for all the tension between the two countries. तो ये थोड़ा सा मतलब players के लिए I think थोड़ा वो हो गया, मतलब too much pressure on them. And I would not be surprised that some actually even Pakistani players को psychologist की help लगी है. Maybe Indian players also will need one or should get one, to sort of just calm them down. I mean, performance-wise, they're Pakistan is nowhere compared to our players. In terms of the overall, if you see skills. I mean, Abhishek Sharma का एक बार attack करना शुरू करते हैं, then Pakistan actually appears to be like completely struggling for ideas. But let's hope that again. I will repeat for the 100th time. Let's hope that all this is put behind, and after these hearings today, all this is put behind, and we enjoy a good final. Because आज का match is a mere formality. I think India will just look to rest, obviously, Jasprit Bumrah, maybe Varun Chakravarti, and a few others. Give some game time to Rinku Singh and to the others who've been sort of left out till now, Harshit Rana. But by and large, I think I'm hoping for a great final on Sunday, and that's it. Nothing more than that. And I'm very glad that the ICC stepped in and did something about it rather than just being a mute spectator. Although I am told by my sources in the ICC that the ICC was always there. And that is why the whole dialogue between Andy Pycroft and the Pakistan team in the Pakistan dressing room, which was filmed by the PCB media manager, which is something that did not go down well with the ICC. So I hope and I'm glad that the ICC has taken control of the situation and some kind of a truce is called for.
Okay, I'll start taking the subscriber questions. But first is a light-hearted question from Arvind Atreas to set the stage. He says, Didi sir, have you decided to not shave till you become BCCI president? Okay, we've got the smile is the response. Bhavik Aswani has a question. In case, and this is for Didi, in case India lose to Pakistan, what will be the repercussions on players and team management?
Massive repercussions. Like India should not lose to Pakistan. That I strongly believe that this Indian team will not lose to Pakistan because they are man to man so far ahead of Pakistan that it will need an incredibly poor effort from the entire Indian team to lose this game to Pakistan. Having said that, if it's a sport at the end of the day and you don't know what happens, and that too a flippant uh, variety like T20, so things can happen. So if it happens, it will have repercussions because there will be a lot of talk, lot of hatred coming
because
there.
Vijay Lakshmi says, Didi sir, remember 2017 CT final?
2017 CT final, the thing is the Pakistan team was not as poor as this one and the Indian team was not as good as this one. So there is a difference. So it is not the same thing. So this Pakistan team is really poor. Like yesterday they won, Bangladesh lost. They did not win. They just did not win. Like 2 balls, whenever the Bangladesh was not scoring runs, suddenly they were going crazy and going for a big shot in the 3rd ball and getting out. Like it was absolute madness on the part of Bangladesh that led to that defeat. So so that's what I'm saying. Like India will will need an incredibly poor effort from the entire Indian team to lose this match. Even two batters coming good should be enough. 150 India will win. Pakistan will no way get more than 150. India will chase that down. So game wise, I think they are so comfortable that they can do all those things. They know that this Pakistan team is not in a position to beat them. That's why Surya said what he said, because he knows deep down that this is a team that can't beat them at the moment.
Gigi, related question. Introspect says, will such political show off the field add additional pressure on the Indian team since the batting is so heavily dependent on Abhishek Sharma?
Well, it will बिल्कुल pressure तो आएगा ही, और अभिषेक शर्मा पे बैटिंग डिपेंडेंट है heavily because Sky has not been scoring runs for a while now. Apart from that innings against Pakistan, I thought that was good. Others तो थोड़ा struggle कर रहे हैं, उनके जो pet shots हैं वो नहीं लग रहे हैं और top edges जा रही है. ठीक है. Then your I mean Shubman Gill has been good, but hasn't sort of played the defining innings that will really convince everybody कि भाई अब ये he's here to sort of stay in this format. And I think in terms of definitely I think Hardik also has not looked Hardik and Bumrah in bowling have not looked as convincing as they normally are. I mean, Bumrah has looked sort of sort of almost not decent is the wrong word, but not really in his best elements. Let's put it that way. Same for Hardik. Hardik, in fact, has looked very vulnerable while bowling in the slog overs and got hammered once or twice. Although his catch, I thought in that match against Oman was outstanding on the boundary. So India have been good in patches. Maybe everything comes together. If everything comes together superbly in the final, then we will see an even one-sided contest than normally we have been seeing between India and Pakistan. But then this is a one-off game and extremely and this is the first big final between India and Pakistan since the Champions Trophy final,
Yes,
if I'm not wrong. Yeah,
yes,
so
yes.
अगर कोई वन ऑफ गेम होता है पाकिस्तान रियली रेज देयर गेम तो दैट इज ओनली चांस दैट दे हैव अदरवाइज प्रेशर देखिए अब एक पॉइंट के बाद में प्रेशर नहीं भी आएगा बिकॉज स्किल्स वाइज पाकिस्तान इज वे बिलो so I guess even if you experience that pressure it would take a lot for Pakistan to but yeah the dangerous thing about India's campaign is that there is a slight over dependence on Abhishek Sharma. It's like Abhishek Sharma is
Okay.
looking to me like the Sanat Jayasuriya of the Sri Lankan team of the 90s. ठीक है वो आउट हो जाते हैं तो फिर नीचे अरविंद डिसिल्वा था उनके पास में हमारे पास वो अरविंद डिसिल्वा इज स्काई बट स्काई हैज नॉट बीन इन हिज बेस्ट एलिमेंट्स
Okay.
सो देन इट्स अबाउट या
Ayush Jindal loves DD more than GG. So he has a 100 rupee super chat for DD, but only a 40 rupee super chat for GG. So we'll go with DD first, 100 rupee super chat. He says, DD sir, feel India has not played its best game with just a few players performing. If India plays a perfect game, Pakistan would not be able to score 100. And this is with regards to batting and catching. Catching is a major issue for India.
Yeah, see, one thing I would say, like, yes, India's batting hasn't clicked as a unit, but having said that, that starts that India has been getting, the openers are almost finishing the game. So once they are doing that, like, there is sometimes what happens is that a kind of a motivation issue also comes in. Like, okay, fine, chalo khel lete hai. Like, and the Pakistan game, they were slightly kind of, because the ball was stopping a bit and all, so they just, once that opening stand happened, then they gave themselves a bit of time. Not for once were they losing the game. They were always, or they had the game covered. And other than that, I don't think they, like, ever the team has been under any pressure in this tournament. Like, they have not been under any pressure against these opposition in this tournament. So but Abhishek Sharma is finishing the game. That is where probably it's happening. I am slightly worried about Sanju Samson. Sanju Samson is not getting runs. Sanju Samson hasn't got runs, and I don't know how long a rope will he be given. Like, if he doesn't get runs in these two games, I don't know whether he will play today. I think he will. Uh, then Jitesh is right there. So how long can you keep him waiting? Uh, so that is a point. And the catching part, yes, I agree. Catching has been poor, but the thing about this Dubai thing, this even Varun Chakravarti was also saying that day, like, because of the lights, sometimes the lights are like round. It's not, the lights don't fall like this. Lights are like, so ball probably goes into the dark and then comes
So,
back.
so
Sighting
Didi, you're
sometimes,
saying
yeah.
Ahmedabad has similar setup, but you're saying Ahmedabad is better because it is Ahmedabad.
अहमदाबाद में शायद ये लोग इतना रात को खेलते नहीं है, पता नहीं, like, but thing is this, because other, and if you see, all teams are dropping catches. It's not that just India is dropping catches. Most teams are dropping catches. India is dropping more because probably they play a little less, because, and you see, who are the fielders who are dropping catches, like, Kuldeep Yadav jane to. Kuldeep Yadav is not a great fielder, but Shubman Gill, Abhishek Sharma, these are crack fielders, super fielders. They can take those catches like with their eyes closed, but uh, dropping those catches probably because there is some problems in sighting the ball and all that. I don't see uh, it as a lapse. I think it is something related to their being unable to see the ball properly or something like that. I do not attach too much importance to it because the India, these are superb fielders. Let's make no mistake about it. These guys are just magnificent fielders.
Sabi Randhawa has a cheeky comment. He says Surya Dubai घूमने आया है.
Surya
दुबई घूमने आया है.
दुबई घूमने आया है बट बिग मैच में बना देगा रन. सडनली एक मैच में रन करेगा तो खत्म.
Okay, now Ayush Jindal is showing lesser love for Gigi. So 40 rupees super chat for Gigi. Gigi sir, out of topic, any update on new LSG mentor?
न्यू एलएसजी मेंटोर. न्यू एलएसजी मेंटोर आई थिंक एक बड़े क्रिकेटर से बात चली रही होगी उनकी, तो कोई ना कोई होंगे. आई हैव नो न्यूज ऑन दैट ऑनेस्टली बिकॉज अब भरत अरुण आ गए वहाँ पे एज बॉलिंग कोच एंड जैक हैज ऑब्वियसली साइंड आउट फ्रॉम देयर. सो दैट इज दैट एंड आई डोंट नो मेंटोर. आई मीन पूछना पड़ेगा बट मोस्टली आई मीन we'll get to know, but I'm sure they're in talks with big former India player. But let's
कोई
see how
बचा
it
है?
है.
कोई बचा है? कोई बचा है
बहुत
who's not
बच्चे
attached?
पैसा फेंकोगे तो बहुत लोग आएंगे, मतलब पैसा दोगे तो बहुत लोग आएंगे, तो कोई ना कोई
रवि
तो.
शास्त्री करेगा क्या? लाइक डू यू थिंक रवि शास्त्री?
I doubt Dada because Shastri will it will conflict with his commentating thing. I don't know.
नहीं,
So he's
कमेंटेटिंग नहीं करेगा फिर एक साल. लाइक वो वही
exactly
मैं बोल
रवि
रहा
शास्त्री
हूँ.
का तो इवन स्पेकुलेशन था 20 से प्रेसिडेंट का, ठीक है ना. बट देन विद द अमाउंट ऑफ money that he's getting in commentary, the kind of contract he has, commentary contract, and he's the number one commentator in world right now, almost the in terms of
साउंड का प्रॉब्लम
going
है.
in commentating in Sky Sports, this that everywhere, Big Bash League. So he's so sought after that I doubt that he'll pick up any other role, and whether and those kind of roles require a bit of commitment, certain number of days, this that, not commentating in IPL. So I doubt that he will do all that. And maybe the team is also Shastri का coaching पे थोड़ा time हो गया, him having coached the Indian team. So I don't know, but yeah, this is that Zahir going from there just after कितना एक ही season था Zahir as the mentor.
Yeah, just one season.
I was a bit surprised with that. I was a bit surprised. I thought Zach was the one who got Shardul in, mid-season, and then Shardul had an immediately a good impact. So I don't know. मतलब एकदम, I mean, बहुत सारे fast bowlers तो उनके injured ही थे. So to blame Zahir, if at all, कि he has not been able to communicate with young fast bowlers or so on and so forth, that I'm not too sure about here. I mean,
That's what which I want to. There are two questions for DD that Arvind Athreya has. One is DD, why everyone loves Goenka for 1 year only, and the second question is why Bangladesh is not improving at all, same as 25 years ago.
Well, Goenka, I think this Lucknow Super Giant, this Super Giant franchisee, थोड़ा उसका ना, like the way they build their teams, even like I think the teams are not built properly. कहीं पे ना कुछ वो balance का problem हो जाता है, and then the management expects the team to win everything, which doesn't happen. So I think once they don't win, then कुछ ना कुछ लड़ाई हो जाता है. Even if you look at their football team, like Super Giant franchisee, like if a coach is doing well, but maybe 2 months, 3 months poor results, the coach goes. So that is how this franchisee works. So uh, that is how Goenka works. That's his way. But I think Lucknow's problem is the lack of balance in their team. Like last year they took all young Indian pace bowlers. How can you take on the pace attack hardly had any experience, and then you had that Mayank Yadav who was always injured. So those are the things that you need to look into. Now you need experience is one thing that you cannot buy in the market. So you need to have experienced players in every department who can anchor every department. That is where I think LSG is missing out at times. Like they had a very top heavy batting, and then their bowling, pace bowling is hard, did not have the experience. So those things. So problem is in the team building. Team ठीक होगा, उसके बाद results आएगा ही आएगा. Like when its problem is in the team building.
So, and what is the problem with Bangladesh?
Bangladesh, yeah, Bangladesh. I think Bangladesh's problem. The thing about Bangladesh, there is not much to. The Bangladesh media projects them as a superb team, as a great team. I remember having a discussion with a Bangladeshi journalist. He was about some time back about Shakib Al Hasan and Ravindra Jadeja. So he said. So I said that you guys make so much hue and cry about Shakib Al Hasan. Is he better than Ravindra Jadeja? Is he even better than? So he said, Dada, are you being serious? And I was like, yes, I'm being serious because when, as I see it, Ravindra Jadeja has more impact performances in big games. शाकिब अल हसन कहाँ पे क्या करता है पता नहीं मुझे. मैं तो कुछ देख, I don't see anything. They don't win anything. क्या कहाँ पे क्या जीतता है मुझे पता नहीं है. So I don't know. कि they are eternally like their yesterday their game seemed it was juvenile. It was absolutely juvenile cricket on their part. Like apparently one journalist told another journalist in the press box, अरे 25 रन ज्यादा हो गया. ऐसे 25 रन ज्यादा हो गया 135 चेस कर रहे हो. So that is their problem. So
Okay, Manik Preet Singh has a doubt, and only you can clear the doubt. Didi, it says, Didi sir, एक चीज पूछनी है. I have seen a video of VK of 2018 England tour, and one journalist is asking, is this the best Indian side of the last 15 years? क्या आप थे वो voice similar लग रही है? Just curiosity, बताना. Was it you?
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Okay, Manik, I hope your doubt is cleared. Big Boy Toys, I know your super chat is there. I will ask that super chat. Don't worry about it. It's saved. First, GG is under fire from Legend X Gaming, and he says, GG sir, give me correct news. Is VK traveling to Australia? And if VK gives 250 plus series with 1-2 centuries, क्या तब भी pressure होगा retirement का? Please tell and approx which date Australia series squad announced. करेक्ट न्यूज चाहिए यार.
सॉरी,
करेक्ट न्यूज चाहिए. ही वांट्स करेक्ट न्यूज.
अब यार न्यूज करेक्ट, ये 100% न्यूज जर्नलिस्ट है हूं मैं, पंडित नहीं हूं कि मैं पूरा एग्जैक्ट बताऊंगा. बिल्कुल ज्योतिषी नहीं हूं मैं कि एग्जैक्ट ये हाथ देख के बता दिया कि विराट कोहली 15 नवंबर 2026 को रिटायर होंगे. वैसा वो नहीं हो सकता भाई. वो बहुत ही मतलब यू रियली नीड टू हैव एक्सेस to the right kind of people for that kind of news in the BCCI, or I need to be really close to Virat Kohli. But we will try and find this out. But see, as of now, what I know is that both of them, the BCCI is fine with both of them not playing the India A series, the big two, and they're fine with them going and just playing because of the kind of experience. I mean, it's not like both of them did not approach the BCCI to play these practice games, play these India A matches. So both the BCCI is also fine with it. See, it is like how the great SRT was, the Sachin Tendulkar was in the last few years of his career. I don't think, I mean, he would really pick and choose a lot of games. So abhi itna shore mach raha hai, and he was also that time T20 to khelte nahi the wo. ठीक है, he was only playing ODIs and test matches, and I remember कि test matches वो बहुत far and few ODIs कई बार मतलब last में बहुत slow कर दिया था उन्होंने अपना pace of playing ODIs in the build up to the 2011 World Cup. ठीक है, और उसके बाद भी वो जो खेले, that was the quest for the 100th 100. Otherwise he would have avoided a lot of those ODIs. ठीक है ना. And same was this Rahul Dravid actually got picked for the 2011 England ODIs in series in England on the back of his performance in the super performance in the test series where he scored 300s. But before that, I think for a couple of years he had not played any ODIs. And then after that series he announced his ODI retirement. So at that stage of her life, of his career, of their careers, do they actually need, that is what I was told. Do you think they really badly need an India A series to prove themselves or to prove their form or whatever? I mean, they are what they are. We know. And by the way, Rohit has lost a lot of weight. This is confirmed news. He's lost a lot of weight in the working out with Abhishek Nair, working on his fitness. He has worked hard on his fitness. So I think let's give him respect and expect the best from him in the upcoming series. Yeah.
So Big Boy Toys has a 40 rupee super chat. It's on Kohli only. He says Kohli deserves But what's update on VK, Australia and beyond? You've just answered that, Big Boy Toys. That's why I wanted to club the two. It's a 40 rupee question, so you've clubbed both of them. So you've answered that particular question. Uh, Didi, there are a few questions over here. Okay. Manik Preet Singh says, Didi sir, you are legend of journalism. So he's giving you that. Uh, and uh, uh, and Rider XXX has a follow-up question. He says, when did अच्छा मानिक प्रीत सिंह से डीडी सर सवाल यह है कि वेट बड़ा क्यों था दे आर प्रोफेशनल वरना बाद में वेट कम करना पड़े सेम फॉर सरफराज सो एंड ऑल्सो राइडर एक्सएक्स एज अ related question he says when did losing weight become selection criteria so didi please answer that it's a weighty question.
Yeah, like losing weight cannot be the criteria for selection. Even for Sarfaraz Khan also it did not work, even though he lost a lot of weight. So he was the fact that he was not getting runs. I don't think it had anything to do with him putting on weight. So what probably if he loses weight, what probably he makes him slightly more nimble on his feet, and probably his movements while fielding get slightly better. That's what I feel like. That is the only thing that can happen if he loses weight. But Rohit has been on the heavier side always. Like, it's not that he has been the lean and mean machine like Virat Kohli. He has never been like that. He has been like that all his life. So it's okay. And I don't think losing weight should be the criteria for him to be playing the and going forward. Like, he should be there in the Australia series because he got some good solid runs in the Champions Trophy, the last ODIs that India played. And if you ask me, I think both of them should be there. Like, they should not be automatic selections going forward. There are enough and more players. There are still 2 years to go. If they do well in the 3 or 6 matches that they play in the next few months, they should be there. If not, we can look ahead because we have enough and more players.
Okay, Gigi, there are few angry questions for you. Chirag Patel says, Gigi, justify your statement. Did Indian team really miss Iyer in England series? What nonsense! And first of all, is walking wicket in overseas condition. And also, Chirag Patel has a series of rants, couple of more. One of test in England under Brendan tenure in flat track, he did not perform in both tests. This is the 2022 test match which India lost. And first of all, he's not experienced in England conditions. He has played only once. Chirag Patel also says, Gigi, Ranji Trophy, Mumbai versus Jammu. Shreyas Iyer got out to quality fast bowler in both innings. He doesn't deserve merit in red ball format, but this Gigi will say he will perform in test at current form. So are you with that Gigi on Shreyas Iyer, or are you on your own as Gigi?
आई एम ऑन माई ओन एज जी यार मैंने तो हमेशा बोलूंगा मैं फैन बॉय नहीं हूँ ठीक है ना अगर सेलेक्टर्स नहीं ले रहे हैं किसी को लड़के को जो अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहा है डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट में और आईपीएल में तो मैं बोलूंगा कि क्यों नहीं लिया है एंड मैं क्वेश्चन करूंगा विद फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स ठीक है ना तो आई एम नॉट अफ्रेड ऑफ दैट आई मीन अगर वो मुंबई जेएन के मैच की बात करते हो तो वहां पे तो रोहित शर्मा भी फेल हुए यशस्वी जायसवाल भी फेल हुए ठीक है ना द होल बॉम्बे टीम फेल्ड द होल मुंबई टीम फेल्ड एंड दे लॉस्ट टू JNK, a better team in that particular game. That doesn't mean JNK's players, all 11 of them, deserve to play for India, or none of Mumbai's players deserve to not play to play for not play for India. ये एक मैच से थोड़ी आप जज करोगे यार वो एक मैच में तो कुछ भी हो सकता है. I mean, JNK played outstanding cricket to win that game, and I'm really looking forward to the recontest of that on October 15th, where Mumbai will get a chance to sort of, have a crack at JNK again, or JNK will have a chance to have a crack at Mumbai again. That is a separate this thing altogether. But Shreyas का अगर वो आप एक मैच गिना रहे हो जहाँ वो फेल हुआ इंग्लैंड में 2021-22 जो 22 में जो ऑस्ट्रेलिया इंग्लैंड गए फिफ्थ टेस्ट मैच जो बचा हुआ था वो खेलने एंड आई एग्री ब्रेंडन मैकलम ने आई थिंक ड्रेसिंग रूम से बोला था दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ बोल हिम शॉर्ट एंड गेट हिम आउट दैट्स ओके आई मीन हर बैट्समैन की वीकनेस इवन सौरव गांगुली हैड अ वीकनेस अगेंस्ट द शॉर्ट बॉल बट ही वेंट ऑन टू बिकम द सौरव गांगुली दैट ही बिकेम I mean, that can happen, and he could have been sort of backed fully by the captain and the coach and the selectors, अगर वैसा होता, the situation would have been different. In this series, particularly yesterday, what I said, I meant that there were flat tracks, and in the middle order, we missed a player like him, especially because size और करुण, वो तो selectors ने खुद ही admit कर लिया ना, करुण नायर को हटा के वहां से, अगर इतना convinced थे वो अपने decisions के बारे में, तो करुण नायर को क्यों हटाया वहां से आपने, और आप पडिक्कल को लेकर आए हो, जिसने एक टेस्ट मैच खेला है कुल मिला के, ठीक है ना, तो श्रेयस अय्यर हैज अ बॉडी या सॉरी एक इंग्लैंड के एक खेला था इंग्लैंड के अगेंस्ट धर्मशाला में,
and then in
और एक
Australia
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में खेला था पर्थ में, आई रिमेंबर, या ही एक्चुअली वाज बैटिंग वेल इन दैट गेम इन वन ऑफ द इनिंग्स, ठीक है. सो बट ऐसा कोई पडिक्कल का मतलब किसी भी प्लेयर का उसके कॉम्पिटिटर्स का ऐसा कोई जबरदस्त रिकॉर्ड नहीं है, तो फॉर हिम टू रियली सॉर्ट ऑफ बी इग्नोर्ड रिपीटेडली लाइक दैट, and I'm saying this with maybe Sarfaraz Khan, but then Sarfaraz has injury issues right now, so that's why he's not there in the team. ठीक है, तो अब ये ब्रेक लिया उसने और वो नहीं खेल रहा है, perfectly fine. Now there are others who will prove their worth and who will make a case for themselves. बट ऐसा नहीं है कि साई सुदर्शन ने भी कोई बहुत जबरदस्त अपना स्पॉट बना लिया है, ठीक है, नंबर 3 पे he is being invested on and he's a very sincere boy. All the reports that I've got about him are very good, ठीक है ना, but he still has to prove himself in red ball cricket. I will keep saying this, and I really hope he comes good, because we have that problem. We have got too many options in T20 cricket and ODIs. Tell me if we have got the same amount of bad options in the middle order in Test cricket. We haven't. Even in opening, we are very heavily dependent on KL and Yashasvi. We were struggling till the time we rounded upon that opening pair. ठीक है ना, और वो भी accidentally we rounded upon, just like in Perth, in the Perth test second innings they really clicked and they really sort of, so वो नहीं है. तो in the given circumstances, I thought Shreyas was a good bet for the Test series in England, but चलो ठीक है, वो नहीं हुआ, and I really thought he looked convincing to me in the Ranji Trophy also, that I saw very smooth and very easy on the eye. And yeah, he will have his issues against quality fast bowling or in overseas conditions, but by and large itna bura bhi batsman nahi hai, as I said yesterday, and hopefully this break does him good. If his body does not allow him to play red ball cricket, he does not play red ball cricket, I will not hold that against him. We should not hold that against him or any other batter or a bowler who has serious medical issues. If we have come to accept that with Hardik Pandya, we should accept that with Shreyas Iyer as well.
Ayush Jindal once again showing some love to Didi. 40 rupees super chat. He says, Didi sir is the real and only goat of journalism.
वो मेरा ले रहा है क्या?
भाई 40 रुपया खर्च रहे हैं क्या? थोड़ा तो अप्रिशिएट करो भाई, थोड़ा तो अप्रिशिएट करो. Come on.
हाँ, thank you.
Arvind Atreyas, as a follow-up thing, he says, Didi sir, Didi fan club membership was free but from last week, they are paying huge amount to get membership for Didi fan club. Really? You started a fan club, Didi?
वो सुनने को आ रहा है.
Okay. Didi sir, तला पगलू आपने उस दिन भी नहीं बताया तला कोई कौन सा फ्लेवर पसंद था हुक्का का. चंद्रेश्वर when take तला name, Didi sir blushes. ये रिश्ता क्या कहलाता है? क्या कहलाता है Didi?
कुछ नहीं कहलाता है. He is just a good player. मैं देख रहा हूँ उसका. I've been in Chennai for so long. The franchisee has done so well, and it's 75% is because of Dhoni. और कुछ नहीं है मेरा वैसे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. मैं तो बस क्रिकेट ही देखता हूँ.
Chandesh, there's a bit of an update.
Yeah, tell.
Apparently, शायद 30% फाइन लगेगा स्काई को. That is what ICC release आने वाला है.
But India is going to challenge it, I believe.
He's going to challenge it, is it?
India is going to challenge it.
India is going to challenge it. हाँ. वो तो मालूम नहीं, but as of now, ये.
So I just want to understand, Didi, did India or Sky really achieve anything in that sense? Because in ICC's opinion, India committed a bigger offense than Haris Rauf and Sahibzada Farhan in that sense, as of now.
अगर 30% fine लगता है.
Usually actions speak louder than words, but in
see, like they achieved what they had to. Like they wanted a chatter. They wanted a conversation around this. So that part of it was achieved. I think, see, there was no reason to do all those things. No, everyone knew that India was far better than Pakistan. India will beat Pakistan. So अगर वैसे वो मैच जीत के चले जाते तो कुछ नहीं होता. Like even handshake भी कर लेता तो कुछ नहीं होता. So India wanted a chatter, a conversation around this, like some uh, like that people will discuss. So that discussion has happened. So that was the end goal of people who control the Indian team. So that part has been taken care of. 30% मैच भी जाने से क्या होता है, कुछ नहीं होता है.
Interesting. Crick Freak has a question for you, Gigi. He says, Gigi sir, when will India's test players not playing Asia Cup, reach Ahmedabad? Only 2-day practice? What is happening? Because 11 of the 15 are not in the Asia Cup. When will they reach, and who will run their practice sessions? Oh, they are already practicing in Lucknow. They already finished.
आज खेला ना इंडिया ए मैच, they won.
They won the match. Yeah. You're on mute. You're on mute, Gigi.
Yeah. हाँ. So इंडिया ये खेला ना अभी, ये लोग केएल राहुल स्कोर्ड 100 टुडे. कल बल्कि बुखार था उसको तो जबरदस्त मैच प्रैक्टिस मिल गया. सिराज also played this game. Then
Krishna was subbed out.
Sai
Concussion.
Sudarshan got 100.
Sai Sudarshan got 100. तो काफी अच्छा आउटिंग हो गया.
Jurel got a 50.
Yeah, this is better than So this is better than the players going to Ahmedabad and just sort of going through practice sessions, and waiting for the rest of the lads to arrive. So I guess जो Asia Cup वाले वो तो directly आएंगे, and I don't think they will have the energy, honestly, to.
Anyway, just two or three players only from the Asia Cup, so not much of a.
West Indies का भी पता नहीं क्या हाल है यार. शमार जोसेफ भी बाहर हो गए, आज तो न्यूज़ आया है. तो that series has already been dropped off its biggest visiting team star. Yeah. So like that, the only guy who could have infused excitement into that series. So
yeah, absolutely. Manikpreet Singh, one more question. GG DD sir, क्या women's game में handshake होगा 6 अक्टूबर को, और क्या win के बाद तब भी देशभक्ति statement आएंगे? DD, what is your take?
No, handshake नहीं होगा. This will be the stand right through and through. The handshake नहीं होगा. And now Pakistan will also play hardball, जैसे they did not send their this Paralympics contingent, etc. So this is going to go on like this. कुछ नहीं होगा. Cricket matches will happen because they have to take place. So वही होगा.
For commercial reasons.
For I'm guessing so, commercial reasons, and cricket is a small world. अब नहीं खेलोगे तो कैसे चलेगा भी. Like
correct 7-8 तो हैं खेलते.
हाँ.
7-8 भी नहीं, 4-5.
4-5.
Cristiano Ronaldo has a comment. He says, when you are talking about the test match team players, when will they come? He says, DDB like, why are they discussing a warm-up test series versus West Indies when you are replying to the question? But I guess your face tells a lot. Arvind Atreya says, Gill will sleep peacefully hearing Shamar Joseph is ruled out.
I don't think so. See, last year I happened to be in West Indies. There is zero interest in cricket. Like, and Test cricket to chodi though. Like, young people do not bother about cricket anymore. Like, you can see the 2-time world champion till 87 World Cup. They were the best team in ODI cricket. They do not qualify for ODI World Cup these days. Yeah, West Indies is there because you have to fill up the numbers, or kuch hai nahi West Indies cricket, mate. It's really pathetic West Indian cricket. You will see the series. If any match goes beyond 3 days, you tell me.
Okay, everybody remember, if any test match during the series goes beyond 3 days, you all have to tell Dwapar. You all have to remind him about this comment, and I request somebody who's watching us, you can clip this thing. Again, a question about Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. A super chat this time, a 200 rupees super chat, and it comes from Shivangi. And Gigi, I'll let you answer this. Judging on 3 ODIs makes zero sense. Let's take case of VK. ODI GOAT has formed, won a CT25 with 2 player of the match. At least give 9 ODIs till IPL, while others prep for T20 World Cup. Then judge the form. Please give update.
आई डोंट थिंक 3 ODIs, बट देन पब्लिक तो जज करती है ना यार यहाँ पे. ये बात सही है लॉन्ग टर्म, बट दे आर नॉट यंगस्टर्स एनी मोर कि उनको 9 ODI मिले. 9 ODI तो होता ही नहीं अभी. 2 साल में मिला
है
के
ना?
9 ODI होएगा इन
मैंने
द
अभी है
बिल्डअप
ना,
टू. सॉरी.
अभी इस साल फर्स्ट 3 अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया, 3
हाँ
अगेंस्ट साउथ अफ्रीका, 3 अगेंस्ट
हाँ
न्यूजीलैंड, 9
हाँ.
ODIs.
तो वो उसके बाद फिर ब्रेक आ जाएगा ना. T20 वर्ल्ड कप आएगा फिर नेक्स्ट
T20 World
सीजन.
Cup, IPL, and
हाँ
then you'll have Afghanistan, and then we go to Sri Lanka and
हाँ
England.
हाँ हाँ
So we have
हाँ.
enough and
He's
more one
talking
years.
about those 9 ODIs only.
9 ODIs only.
But
Wait,
but
let them play
I
all
think
9 ODIs.
but if really, I mean, if Rohit is really struggling in 3 ODIs in Australia, do you think public anger will not be there and there will not be a clamor to sort of at least get rid of him and then push in the youngsters? There will be a lot.
एक मिनट. Introspect is tagging Shivangi and saying, Shivangi, ये सब अगरकर को DM करो.
हाँ सही बात है यार. हमको क्या पूछते हो?
He's saying
हमको
हमसे
बहुत.
पूछने के बजाय उनसे
हाँ
उसको
हाँ
मैसेज.
हाँ करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट. आई कैन ओनली फाइंड आउट कि क्या हो रहा है. एंड एज ऑफ नाउ थिंग्स आर वेरी अनक्लियर फ्रॉम व्हाट आई. देयर इज समथिंग कुकिंग डेफिनेटली, बट क्या कुक हो रहा है वो किसी को नहीं पता. यू नो, आई हैव सीन अ फ्यू जर्नलिस्ट ट्वीटिंग इन द आफ्टरनून. आज इवनिंग में 7 बजे करेंगे धमाका, और एंड में फुस्की होता है, कुछ नहीं होता है. सो आई डोंट नो. मतलब यू नो, पीपल आर ट्राइंग टू सॉर्ट ऑफ यू नो सी कॉन्स्पिरेसी थ्योरीज वेयर देयर आर नन. कुछ नहीं है, सब बहुत चल रहा है, बट अल्टीमेटली कुछ निकला नहीं है अभी तक. तो लाइक दैट. तो ये भी है. सी द अदर थिंग विद द बीसीसीआई इज दैट the retirement of the big two also has to be a very celebrated occasion. It has to be like the Sachin Tendulkar retirement. I'm sure Sachin test से last गए ना, उनका last format that he quit was test. That was celebrated because the ODI retirement was like a whimper, like a absolute you know, hush hush thing. So I'm sure in their case also the test retirement was like how Sachin's ODI retirement was, you know. तो बहुत hush hush हो गया. तो I'm sure the because this ODI retirement will signal their goodbye from the game. लाइक दैट. अब T20 रिटायरमेंट हैपेंड इन द वेस्ट इंडीज, तो ये थोड़ा सा गाजे बाजे के साथ जो है थोड़ा सा होगी, और उसके लिए भी बोर्ड प्लान कर रहा होगा कि अगर करना है तो किस तरह से करना है. इफ एट ऑल दे आर नॉट सपोज टू प्ले इन द 27 वर्ल्ड कप, व्हिच अ लॉट ऑफ लेजेंड्स लाइक कुंबले, गावस्कर सर, अ लॉट ऑफ देम हैव सेड दैट इट लुक्स अ बिट डिफिकल्ट for them.
Okay, Didi, there is a question for you from Vijay Lakshmi. Didi sir, if we lose Asia Cup, will BCCI sack Surya as captain for his statements and performance?
No. Surya will not be sacked till the T20 World Cup. No, he will not be sacked. Like, this is the team that they will stick to more or less. This 14, 15 players, maybe a couple more here and there. So they are not going to sack, but there will be a lot of talk. There will be a lot of chatter. We will be discussing how bad the Indian team is, etc., etc., etc. So those things we will do, but I don't think there will be
You
major.
can't preempt the topics. It could be something very interesting, something very different.
Yeah, but so there will be a bit of hate flying in Surya's way, but I don't think he will be sacked. Yeah, but this setup will not be tinkered with or disturbed till the T20 World Cup. But then after T20 World Cup, that also I'm saying, even if India wins the T20 World Cup, Surya will not stay the T20 captain.
Okay,
That also
Manik,
I can say with a degree of certainty.
whether India wins or not, T20 World Cup is the last.
T20 World Cup के बाद it will be Shubman Gill taking over as T20 captain also, and India will go to the 2027 ODI World Cup with Shubman Gill as the captain. That also, I think it's a foregone conclusion.
Okay. Manik Preet Singh has a question for you, Gigi. He says, Gigi sir, ये बताना, Chinnaswamy is a historic ground, and after tragic incident, will Chinnaswamy get matches further, especially during T20 World Cup?
आई थिंक मिल जाएंगे. मुझे लगता है कि जो नुकसान उनका हुआ है विद वुमेन्स वर्ल्ड कप, एंड सी इट इज अ वेन्यू, इट इज वेरी हिस्टोरिक वेन्यू फॉर इंडियन क्रिकेट. बहुत मैचेस स्टेज किए हैं वहां पर चिन्नास्वामी में, ठीक है. बहुत सारे टेस्ट मैच हुए हैं, T20s हुए हैं, IPL मैचेस में T20 आईज हुए हैं, वनडेज हुए हैं. it's a ground with a great that sub-air system, which is excellent. It's the first ground in India, the only ground in India with that facility and that kind of infra, which is superb. Because the moment the rain stops, within half an hour, and I've seen it with my own eyes during the Ranji Trophy final in 2022 when that happened. Fatafat ground dry ho jata hai, and the ground is ready to play. Not any other association in India has invested money, that kind of money, to ensure that its ground is rainproof. So aisa nahi, and I mean Bangalore, the Bengaluru public is very sport loving, so they have lost out on this, and I spoke to somebody at KSCA who told me recently, this incident was too fresh, which is why they lost out on the Women's World Cup matches. But going forward, ऐसा नहीं होगा. मतलब ये they have had talks with the government, with the chief minister and the deputy chief minister, and they have sorted out that issue. And in fact, I got to know about this because I was curious, because the Mumbai versus Karnataka KSCA Secretary 11 match of the Timapaya Trophy was played at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. So that is why I asked them that क्योंकि ये match हुआ है, so that means the matches have started to happen at Chinnaswamy. So then I was told कि नहीं, slowly it will be sort of brought back into the system, with starting with Ranji Trophy, of course. Ranji Trophy matches होंगे वहाँ पर, और जो भी ईरानी and मतलब Tulip Trophy और ये सब होगा. It is a regular venue for these
हो रहा है क्या? Will the matches be played in Chinnaswamy or are they being played at COE?
Ranji will be played.
COE में तो नहीं हो रहा है ना? Are you sure about it?
COE में नहीं होगा. नहीं. Ranji Trophy
matches नहीं हो सकता because it's not a state association ground.
Yeah. Karnataka's matches, home games will happen at Chinnaswamy Stadium. That is for 200% sure. ठीक है. अब going forward, because see, they have lost out as an अभी ये देखिए थोड़ा बीच से politics भी है. Having lost out on Women's World Cup matches, there will be and now do not forget that Mr. Bhatta, your Raghuram Bhatt, the former India left arm spinner, who belongs to Karnataka and was the KSCA president till very recently, is now the BCCI new vice president.
Treasurer.
Treasurer.
Vice president is only one.
अरे सर, vice president को मैं कैसे भूल गया? वो तो permanent है. हाँ. So he's the new BCCI treasurer, and I'm sure he will use his good offices to sort of and there's a senior administrator there for a number of years who has always taken good care of Karnataka cricket, Mr. Brijesh Patel. So they have had talks with the government. They have had talks with the BCCI as well, and they will sort it out. And I really hope they do get their matches. Yeah, nothing should be. See, that was a very, very tragic incident, but it was an extreme one-off. Every day a team is not going to win. A home team is not going to win the IPL after say 20 years, and this kind of tragedy could have been avoided with better this thing planning and all. But नहीं हुआ, extremely tragic. But let's not completely sort of कुछ जैसे Dravid ने IPL के बोला था कि IPL मत बंद कर दो because some fixing incidents have happened. Bathtub मत destroy करो अगर कुछ ऐसा हुआ है तो let the.
Okay. Final question. Cristiano Ronaldo has a question, and Didi, you can answer this. To get selected, should players like Sarfraz Iyer start playing golf with Chief Selector Ajit Agarkar and impress him?
I can understand the sarcasm, but having said that, India में बहुत सारे लोग बहुत runs कर रहा है. So that is the problem. You see, like I do not blame Agarkar for not selecting one over the other. Like I think the 11 or the 15 that has been selected or have been selected are the best 15 that you can have. I do not hold it against the selectors because there are far too many good players who can't be left out. You tell me one player who could have been left out. So there aren't. You will not be able to say. I completely agree that Shreyas Iyer is a good player. Sarfaraz Khan has scored a lot of runs, but there are probably better players than them. So that is the problem.
Yes, one final prediction from both of you. Gigi, India, Sri Lanka, what's happening?
Arey yaar, who cares really? I mean, it's a match which is being played just because it is scheduled, But I'm hoping Sri Lanka win, yaar, because उनको कुछ तो मतलब they came with so much hopes and all their hopes have been destroyed.
I am hoping for my friend.
Oh yeah, Mr. Sanat Jaiswal. Oh, is that his autobiography?
Yeah, biography, which I wrote.
Biography. Oh, amazing! I would love to read. Yeah. I would love to. बहुत ही innocent बंदा है यार. I interviewed him during India's 2017 tour of Sri
इनोसेंट तो
नहीं
Lanka.
नहीं है
इन-
जीजी,
नहीं नहीं
तो
जी
थोड़ा
जी, आप इनोसेंट हो, आप
आप ही
इनोसेंट हो,
इनोसेंट हो।
आप इनोसेंट हो, आप मासूम हो।
अच्छा
मैं
अच्छा.
इस बात पे मुझे सिर्फ नसीर साहब का एक लाइन याद आ रहा है कि तेरे मासूम सवालों से हैरान ही नहीं परेशान भी हूं मैं।
परेशान हूँ। वैसे वो लाइन जावेद अख्तर के है, बट
हाँ,
या
जहाँ तक बोला तो नसीर साहब ने, आपके ये मासूम जो सवाल है और जो जवाब है वो सुन के मैं परेशान हूँ और हैरान हूँ।
हम्म, हम्म,
तेरे मासूम सवालों से
हम्म. But
हैरान
he's
हूँ
proved
मैं,
to be a good coach.
परेशान हूँ
Huh? He's proved to be a good coach since the time he's come on board. Was he the coach when they won the Asia Cup in 22?
No, he was the coach when India was beaten last year in the one-day series in Sri Lanka.
Oh, okay, yeah,
When
yeah.
Rohit, Virat, when all of you forced Rohit and Virat to go cut short their holiday and go and play.
But Rohit
Oh,
played
yeah.
well. Rohit got a couple of 50s.
But all of you
रोहित तो
ganged up na to
वो
make both
विराट
of
वो
them
हॉलीडे वाला तो
play.
सीन विराट को था. अभी भी विराट के लेके स्पेकुलेशन चल रहा है ज्यादा.
हाँ.
कहाँ है
Okay,
क्या है.
one super chat has come, 100 rupee super chat. At this time, I'll let Didi answer. Aradhna, 100 rupee super chat. So she says, will RCB play in Chinnaswamy? IPL needs that. I basically see no logic why Kohli particularly can't play 2027. Form, fitness, legacy, no cricket logic. This Kohli question is getting us a lot of मतलब धन वर्षा हो रहा है इस फेस्टिवल सीजन में.
So what
He's
is the
asked for a share,
question?
huh?
Whether India, whether RCB will play in
In
Chinnaswamy?
Chinnaswamy. And then
See,
she makes a comment.
so
For
I am
Kohli.
not very sure, like, because there is a lot of politics involved in this, because the state government, then obviously the union government, and the state government, the state government is not a BJP government. All those things we have to understand. There बहुत कुछ होता है यहाँ पे. Like cricket is a shadow of the Indian politics. वहाँ पे जो हो रहा है, that उस गेम का एक शैडो चल रहा है इंडियन क्रिकेट में. So we do there's the state government in Karnataka and the union government are not the same. So we should keep those little things in mind. It was a tragic incident, and let's see. Let's see. I don't think they may not get a. They may have to play outside Chinnaswamy. There could be a case where they are playing the games outside Chinnaswamy, because otherwise they would have given the women's World Cup matches. Now women's World Cup matches में क्या 5-10 हजार लोग ही तो होगा ना maximum. So
No,
that
but
is not
that incident was too soon. Too soon after this whole
too
thing. It was
soon,
too
but
fresh.
like but
So, but this Asia Cup is
infrastructure,
also too soon after Pahalgam.
वो तो अभी कब है 120 कितना मिलियन डॉलर्स की डील है 170 मिलियन डॉलर्स सोने का
इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर कुछ चेंज हो रहा है कि क्या पता. मुझे डिफिकल्ट लगता है. द वे इंडियन क्रिकेट वर्क्स, आई थिंक आई विल बी सरप्राइज्ड इफ they get to play their matches in Bengaluru this year.
Okay. Anyways,
Long way to
Arvind,
go though.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So final comment, and this is not a question. The introspect says, Chandresh sir, you should have Kohli thumbnail. You will have an early Dhanteras. So on that positive note, let's wind up for today. We'll be back before the final, which is on Sunday. Please take good care of yourself. That's it for today. Please take good care, and we'll be back soon. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment on all our videos. Good night. Thanks a lot, Dwaipan and Gigi. We'll see you soon. Good night and God bless.